Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Swaze Beats, and this is the second installment of Swaze Combat. UFC 248 just went down, and it was a great night of fights. So let's get to it. Israel Adesanya defeats Yoel Romero by unanimous decision. In my opinion, Romero won. I gave him 2 rounds. I gave Adesanya 2 rounds. I gave him the third and fourth round. I gave the rest to Romero. Adesanya did what he needed to do to win. He had a good game plan. He stayed outside a little bit after the first couple rounds. Really using those kicks, using the teep, just keeping them at the edge, just being a little bit more active. And it wasn't the fight most people expected. I think people thought there would be more action, which I thought it would be more action too. But it wasn't the worst fight. Wait to see Adesanya fight Costa. It's gonna be a really good fight, and that's a really good fight. Let's just put it that way. So Romero has to go back, and he really could have done a lot more. He was not active. He was fighting in spurts, but this is the most conservative I've ever seen him. And it seems like he just goes for the takedown just to go for it. It doesn't really seem like he commits to it. And that was evident. I guess he thought he'd win the way he did, which he came really close, but it just wasn't enough. And we'll see what happens next. Weili Zhang defeats Joanna Jędrzejczyk by unanimous decision. What a fight. That's the best women's fight of all time. Crazy. Fight of the year. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a candidate. Has to be. When's the last time women's got fight of the year? I can't remember that ever happening. First round, Weili cracks Joanna with a couple hooks. Joanna's throwing those straights, keeping her distance a little bit. Pretty competitive. I believe I gave that a 10-10 round, which people don't really score that much now, but I don't see why not. That definitely comes in play because some rounds are way too hard to call and way too even. So it was a really even fight. I believe going into the fifth round, it was 2-2 in my eyes. And man, Weili would smash him with hooks. And then Joanna would come in with some knees, delivered some nice knees. Both had excellent chins, but Weili had the better chin. She probably definitely also possesses more power. When she landed good, it staggered Joanna. And her face was swollen. She had like 2 foreheads. It was pretty ridiculous. I didn't know it was gonna be as competitive as it was. I thought Whaley would put a kind of a beating on her, but Joanna showed us the championship level fighter that she is and once was. Hats off to those ladies. What a fight. Beneil Dariush TKO's Jakar close. First, Beneil's getting hit with some pretty good shots, you know. And, he's taking them, giving a few back, landing here and there. Jakar landed a couple leg kicks that buckled Beneil. And then Beneil gets a takedown and gets a backpack on him. Tries to apply the rear naked choke. But he came pretty close a few times. The round ended. And that's how it was. The other round comes. They're firing. Jakar hits Beneil. Cracks him. Wobbles him. He's throwing haymakers, going in for the kill. And Beneil counters him beautifully. Staggers Jakar. Hits him again. Well, he had just hit him. He went down. He pretty much just stood back. Because he could have delivered more punches, but that guy, the way he fell, he was pretty out of it. And that was a good stoppage. What a phenomenal win by Beneil in a crazy fight. I'm excited to see what's next for him. Neil Magny defeats Li Jigliang by unanimous decision. What a great performance by Neil. A workman-like performance. Pretty much classic Neil. Throwing those jabs. Popping those jabs from like 7 feet away. Hitting them. Li Jigliang was pretty much trying to wrestle him the whole time, which he didn't really have too much success. And if Neil did get down the few times he did, he would spring right back up. Neil just kept hitting him with whatever he could, throwing those kicks and mixing it up, even getting a few takedowns himself. And at one point he secured a pretty decent amount of top control. And Lee is as tough as they come. So as the fight, was going on, I expected him to go through all the rounds, and he did. And once again, congrats to Neil Magny. What a great win. Alex Oliveira defeats Max Griffin by unanimous decision. I gave Max 2 rounds. I thought he pulled it off. It was a pretty good fight. Pretty bloody fight. Max was throwing punches, trying to mix it up, trying to get the takedowns. He did pretty decent in his grappling. He's definitely improved in the grappling. He was sticking it to him. And in the last round, Alex gets the takedown, starts peppering him with shots. And then he gets reversed. Then with about 2 minutes left, he ends the round on top. I thought he sealed that round, but Alex Oliveira picks up the win. Back in the win column, likely gonna be in the top 15. If not now, pretty soon. And that was the fights. This is my breakdown. It's my first of 2020. So let's get this going. I have more coming, more content coming, so just stay tuned. Hope you had a great night. This is Swaze Beats coming to you from Baldwin Park, California, and I'm out. Thanks.